let's proceed with the case of product tangent and secant. So you have three cases altogether. So let's see the continuation of case 3 here, but the first case for product tangent and secant. So what should you do here? You need to screen, if you have tangent multiplied by secant in one integral, you need to screen for secant even power. So let's see here, this is tangent and this is secant. So if your secant is even power, you need to follow case number 3. So what should you do if secant is even power? First, you need to split as secant squared factor. Make sure you have secant squared sitting alone. And then you need to use the identity. Secant squared is equal to tangent squared plus 1. And then you need to use let u as tangent x. Okay, inshallah, if you follow this guideline, you can solve this type of question. Now let's see the example. This is case 3 where secant is even power. Let's see, you have integrate tangent squared t, secant to the power of 4t. Okay, so your secant here definitely is even power. So let's follow the step. Split as secant squared. So now your secant is power of 4. So let's split it to power of 2 and power of 2. So let's rewrite back. Tangent squared t, just rewrite it back. Secant to the power of 4t. So this is secant squared t dt. Next, let's use the identity secant squared, change it to tangent squared x. So one of them, let's change to tangent squared t plus 1. And the rest of them, just rewrite it back. Now, let's follow the next guideline. Let u as tangent x. So let's do this. Let u as tangent t. And then du over dt is just secant squared t. Therefore, dt is equal to du over secant squared t. So this is very important because you have secant squared t left out and this one will be cancelled out. So let's rewrite everything now in terms of u. So this is u squared. This is u squared plus 1. This is just rewrite back secant squared t. And your dt is du over secant squared t. So now this is ready to be cancelled out, the common term. So let's cancel it out. Therefore, let's expand whatever given here. You have integrate u to the power of 4 plus u to the power of 2 of du. So now let's integrate them. This is just u to the power of 5 plus this is just u cubed over 3 plus c. And finally, let's back substitute the value of u, which is tangent t. Therefore, the answer is tangent t to the power of 5 over 5 plus tangent t to the power of 3 over 3 plus c. So this is your final answer. So don't forget to screen this as case number 3 because the secant here is even power. And then follow the steps, split as secant squared. Make sure you have secant squared left out. And then exchange secant squared as tangent squared plus 1. And then let u as equal to tangent x. Inshallah, the rest will follow and you can continue to solve.